Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Will Lulu help find Sam's killer and win Dante's love and respect? According to General Hospital spoilers, Lulu Spencer still harbors affections for Dante Falconeri. However, Lulu is aware that the timing couldn't be worse. Lulu feels bad about Sam McCall as well. Even if Lulu is not at blame for anything, her guilt can motivate her to assist Sam in obtaining justice. Could Lulu get Dante's affection and respect if she accomplishes it as well? Let's discuss the options after you finish reading. The Rude Awakening of Lulu Spencer. According to GH spoilers, Lulu has experienced a number of unpleasant awakenings after emerging from her coma. According to Brooklyn Quartermain, everyone has moved on, but Lulu is stuck in the past. It was harsh, but it was the truth. It also clarifies why Lulu finds it so difficult to control her love for Dante. After all, Lulu was ready to give Dante access to her heart when she went into the coma. GH spoilers. The death of Sam McCall. Sam, who had just become engaged to Dante at the time of Lulu's murder, ultimately came to her rescue. It certainly adds complexity to the whole plot. Sam lost her life so that she might live, and Lulu feels bad about that. Although it's not Lulu's fault, it's easy to see why she feels this way. Dante's confession to Harrison Chase is another. Dante admitted to Chase that he thinks of Sam whenever he sees Lulu. Dante is aware that he cannot hold Lulu responsible for Sam's passing. Right now, though, his heart might feel differently. Laura Collins' advice for women. According to General Hospital spoilers, Laura Collins recently confronted Lulu about her emotions for Dante. Laura advised Lulu to concentrate on being Dante's buddy for the time being. Excellent advice. However, even as a friend, Dante has been shoving Lulu away whenever she approaches. General Hospital spoilers. The love story of Dante Falconeri. Could Lulu respond decisively as more Port Charles citizens are drawn into the Angel of Death plot? Is there a chance that Lulu may ultimately defeat Cyrus Renaud? Cyrus was present when Lulu came out of the coma. Cyrus threatening her before to the coma was one of Lulu's earliest memories upon awakening. Perhaps Lulu will now receive justice after Cyrus killed Sam and numerous others. In addition to getting rid of a dangerous criminal, Lulu might win Dante's affection and respect once more. Will Dante and Lulu's happily ever after begin with this? Sunny's confession time, Drew and Willow's threat, and Jason's chaotic homecoming. According to General Hospital spoilers for the week of February 10th to 14th, Drew Quartermain and Willow Corinthos are facing a serious threat, while Jason Morgan will have a turbulent homecoming. Here's what GH viewers should anticipate, as it may soon be time for Sunny Corinthos to make his confession. After getting some important details on his heart condition, Sunny will first need to decide what to do next. After Sunny receives the news from his cardiologist, Natalia Ramirez will be there to support him, but she might also encourage him to talk to his kids about his struggles. Despite some early opposition to working with Nina Reeves, it appears that Carly Spencer will give in. Although it's clear that Nina isn't Carly's favorite person, they will have a shared objective and motivation to plan. If everything goes as planned, Nina and Carly's collaboration could destroy Drew and Willow's romance. However, since Nina hasn't told Willow about having an affair with Drew behind her back, there will also be some hazards. Willow would undoubtedly be upset about those connections that Nina and Drew have yet to acknowledge. Willow will eventually discover Drew and Nina's secret, which could ruin their mother-daughter relationship. If Willow finds out, even this partnership between Nina and Carly could end badly, so Nina will have to be concerned about that going forward. Now that he has approached Selena Wu in an attempt to learn more about Curtis Ashford, Drew could undoubtedly cause a different type of problems. Despite the interruption to their meeting, Selena and Drew might have another one soon. Jordan Ashford appears ready to go to the meal they discussed with Jen Sidwell. The danger Sidwell presents to Jordan and the residents of Port Charles in general will continue to worry Isaiah Gannon. A run-in with someone could potentially make Lulu Spencer tense. Sidwell might be the choice, but given their tense past and plot ties, Cyrus Renaud would be a better choice. In addition, There might be Valentine's Day festivities in the Port Charles area, so it will be interesting to watch which loving couples get to show off. Willow will undoubtedly receive a nice treat from Drew, but Carly and Nina could ruin it. Jason is going to be shocked when he returns from Germany. There is a serious issue with the rapidly spreading word about Sasha Gilmore Corbin's baby daddy. Everyone is beginning to think Jason is the one-night stand partner who got Sasha pregnant because of Cody Bell's big mouth. Will Jason continue to comply in order to conceal Michael Corinthos' adultery and save his future custody prospects? According to General Hospital spoilers, there will be some surprises and upheavals during the week of February 10th to 14th. As a result, we'll share additional predictions about what Jason, Sasha, and other characters can expect. According to General Hospital spoilers, a preview video clip for Wednesday, February 5th, 2025, features Brad's significant risk, Drew's revelation, and Jocelyn's fateful encounter. It depicts Cyrus Renaud, Jeff Kober, and Brad Cooper, Perry Shun. Drew Kane Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, is blasted by Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Sophia Matson. Additionally, Jocelyn Jacks, Aiden McCoy, experiences a pivotal moment. Let's discuss what will happen in today's ABC soap opera episode as you continue reading. Jocelyn Jacks' fatal meeting. According to GH teasers for Wednesday, February 5th, Jocelyn will meet someone who will ultimately lead to her demise. Who Jocelyn sees is unclear, although it occurs immediately after Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, warned the college student. Jocelyn was cautioned by Anna that Cyrus might get away with his crimes if she keeps interfering with the investigation. Joss is obviously very similar to her mother, so don't expect her to take Anna's advice. Meanwhile, the WSB is observing Joss. Jack Brennan, played by Chris McKenna, wants to see what Joss does after she finds the cabin. GH spoilers, Cyrus Renaud versus Brad Cooper. Cyrus was informed by Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, that he was no longer welcome at the hospital, as fans remember. Cyrus left for the moment. But in today's episode, Cyrus will return to the hospital. At that point, Brad confronts the antagonist. Cyrus is given a strong warning by Brad to get lost or he will contact the cops. However, Cyrus doesn't appear alarmed or threatened. Rather, Cyrus's expression is a sneer. In the meantime, Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, and Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn plot. Christina cautions that this is an error, though. Drew Kane Quartermain versus Sasha Gilmore Corbin. According to Wednesday's General Hospital teasers, Sasha will confront Drew in a furious manner in the Metro Court. While Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, was scolding the congressman for having an affair with Willow Tate Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, Drew made a big announcement. Sasha's baby daddy was Jason Morgan, Steve Burton. Then Sasha will come charging up to Drew. Carly watches in shock as Sasha attacks the congressman while Drew raises his hands defensively. Sasha informs Drew that he is discussing her life here. Sasha may also deny that Jason is the father of her child, but it's difficult to stop rumors once they start. There's a chance that Sasha will tell Carly the truth. That would undoubtedly make things more difficult in the future, particularly if Carly keeps Sasha's secret while pursuing Willow with such vigor. Preview video for General Hospital. Wednesday, February 5th, 2025. This is exactly where Willow needs to be, Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, tells her anxiously in today's episode. In the meantime, Amanda Setton's character Brooke Lynn Quartermain subtly probes someone's motivations. Rick Hurst's character Rick Lansing interrupts somewhere. What plotline do you hope to see on Wednesday, February 5th, 2025? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Will Lulu help find Sam's killer and win Dante's love and respect? The complex journey of Lulu Spencer, a quest for justice and redemption. Lulu Spencer has always been one of the most determined and passionate characters on General Hospital. Throughout her time in Port Charles, she has faced numerous challenges, both personal and external, that have tested her strength, resilience, and love for the people closest to her. Now, as she emerges from her coma into a world that has significantly changed, Lulu finds herself at a crossroads. She harbors deep affections for Dante Falconeri, but the reality of their situation is far from ideal. With Sam McCall's tragic murder casting a long shadow over everything, Lulu must navigate her emotions, her guilt, and her relentless pursuit of justice. This piece delves into the potential paths Lulu's storyline could take, examining her motivations, the obstacles she faces, and the possible outcomes of her involvement in solving Sam's murder. Could this investigation lead her back into Dante's heart? Or will it simply push him further away? As we analyze the unfolding drama, we explore the possibilities that lie ahead for Lulu Spencer. The rude awakening of Lulu Spencer. Waking up from a coma is a jarring experience, but for Lulu Spencer, the harsh realities of what she has missed make it even more devastating. According to General Hospital spoilers, Lulu is struggling to find her footing in a world that has moved on without her. Brooklyn Quartermain's blunt statement that everyone has moved on, but Lulu is stuck in the past is not only harsh, but deeply truthful. Before her coma, Lulu was at a pivotal point in her relationship with Dante. Just as she was prepared to fully open her heart to him again, her life was ripped away from her in an instant. Now, she wakes up to a world where Dante has moved on and built a life with Sam McCall, only for Sam to meet a tragic fate. Lulu's struggle is not just emotional, it is existential. How does one reintegrate into a life that no longer seems to have a place for them? How does she move forward when every aspect of her old life feels like a ghost haunting her present? These are the questions that Lulu must grapple with as she embarks on this new chapter. The death of Sam McCall, a catalyst for Lulu's transformation. Sam McCall's murder is more than just a tragedy, it is a turning point. Sam, who had just become engaged to Dante, died in a brutal and senseless act of violence. And yet, in a cruel twist of fate, she died in a way that ultimately saved Lulu's life. The weight of that sacrifice is not lost on Lulu. She is not responsible for Sam's death, yet the guilt is overwhelming. Survivor's guilt is a powerful and consuming emotion, and in Lulu's case, it manifests as a burning desire to see justice served. The more she learns about Sam's murder, the more determined she becomes to find the culprit and ensure they pay for their crimes. Dante's own internal struggle adds another layer of complexity. He confessed to Harrison Chase that every time he looks at Lulu, he thinks of Sam. While he intellectually knows that Lulu is not to blame, emotions are not always so easily controlled. The pain of losing Sam is fresh, and seeing Lulu, alive and well, only serves as a reminder of what he has lost. This places Lulu in a difficult position. She wants to help Dante, but she also wants to win back his affection. However, she must walk a fine line between proving her worth and respecting the grief he is experiencing. If she moves too quickly, she risks alienating him further. If she steps back, she risks losing any chance of reconnecting with him. Laura Collins' advice, a mother's wisdom. Laura Collins, ever the voice of reason, offers her daughter some sage advice. Be Dante's friend first. It's a simple yet profound message. Right now, Dante is not in a place where he can entertain the idea of rekindling his romance with Lulu. His heart is shattered, and his mind is consumed with grief and anger. However, Laura's advice is not just about Dante. It's about Lulu too. If she pushes too hard for a romantic reunion, she might end up harming herself in the process. By focusing on being there for Dante in a supportive capacity, she not only earns his trust, but also gives herself the space to truly understand what she wants. Of course, being a friend to Dante is easier said than done when he keeps pushing her away. Every time Lulu tries to get close, Dante instinctively pulls back. His emotions are raw, and he is likely afraid of letting himself feel anything beyond sorrow at this point. But Lulu is not one to back down from a challenge. The question is, will Dante ever be ready to let her in again? The Angel of Death, a new purpose for Lulu. As the mystery surrounding Sam's murder deepens, so too does Lulu's resolve to find the truth. General Hospital spoilers hint at an ominous presence known as the Angel of Death, a serial killer whose reign of terror has claimed multiple victims, including Sam McCall. Could this be Lulu's opportunity to prove herself? More importantly, could it be the key to rekindling her connection with Dante? Lulu's investigative skills have always been sharp, and her relentless determination makes her a formidable force. If she can uncover the identity of the Angel of Death, she not only helps bring closure to Sam's case, but also potentially saves countless others from meeting the same fate. But there is another villain lurking in the shadows, Cyrus Renaud. Lulu's history with Cyrus is complicated, and his presence in her life is nothing short of terrifying. She remembers vividly how he threatened her before she fell into a coma. Could he be connected to Sam's murder? And if so, could confronting him be the ultimate act of justice Lulu has been searching for? The showdown, Lulu versus Cyrus Renaud. Cyrus Renaud has long been a formidable adversary in Port Charles. His criminal empire has wreaked havoc on many lives, and Lulu has every reason to suspect he played a role in Sam's death. Given her history with him, it is entirely plausible that she was meant to be one of his victims, but fate intervened, and Sam took her place instead. If Lulu can gather enough evidence to bring Cyrus down, she could accomplish two things. She could ensure Sam's killer is brought to justice, and she could prove to Dante that she is more than just a relic of the past. She is a force to be reckoned with. Will Lulu and Dante's love story get a second chance? At the heart of this journey is the burning question: will Lulu's pursuit of justice reignite the love that once burned so brightly between her and Dante? There is no easy answer. Love is complicated, and grief is even more so. Dante is not the same man Lulu fell in love with, and she is not the same woman she was before the coma. They have both been shaped by their experiences, and the road back to each other will not be simple. However, if there is one thing General Hospital fans know, it's that love stories are never truly over. If Lulu can prove to Dante that she is here to stay, that she is willing to fight for him, for justice, and for the future, they may just have a chance. As the Angel of Death storyline unfolds, one thing is certain: Lulu Spencer is not backing down. Whether she wins Dante's heart or not, she will ensure that Sam's death is avenged, proving once and for all that she is a force to be reckoned with in Port Charles. Jason's chaotic homecoming, Drew and Willow's threat, sunny confession time, General Hospital spoilers for February 10th to 14th. The world of General Hospital is about to be shaken once again with intense drama, shocking confessions, and unexpected alliances. The week of February 10th to 14th promises major shakeups as Jason Morgan returns to Port Charles amid chaos. Drew Quartermaine and Willow Corinthos face a looming threat, and Sonny Corinthos might finally come clean about a critical health issue. Let's take a deep dive into what fans can expect from this explosive week on GH. Jason Morgan's chaotic homecoming. Jason Morgan's return from Germany is anything but smooth. His homecoming is met with unexpected drama, mainly due to rumors swirling around Sasha Gilmore Corbin's pregnancy. Thanks to Cody Bell's loose lips, people are speculating that Jason is the father of Sasha's child. This speculation could put Jason in an awkward position, especially considering the truth behind Michael Corinthos' involvement. Michael, desperate to protect his custody arrangement and avoid scandal, may lean on Jason to maintain the deception, at least for the time being. However, Jason has never been one to lie without a strategic reason, and this situation could create tension between him and Michael. Sasha, too, may struggle with guilt. Knowing the truth could upend many lives in Port Charles. Meanwhile, Jason's return means he will inevitably cross paths with some of his closest allies and enemies. Carly Spencer, still reeling from her complicated alliance with Nina Reeves, might look to Jason for guidance. Likewise, Sonny, already dealing with his own struggles, may rely on Jason for support. However, Jason's return could also stir up trouble with those who prefer Port Charles in his absence. Drew and Willow face a major threat. Elsewhere in town, Drew Quartermaine and Willow Corinthos find themselves in danger. Willow, still unaware of Drew's secret rendezvous with Nina, is already standing on shaky ground. But things take a darker turn when their relationship faces an external threat that could tear them apart permanently. Drew's decision to approach Selena Wu for information on Curtis Ashford could prove costly. Selena isn't one to do favors without expecting something in return, and Drew could find himself tangled in a web of mob politics. If Selena demands a favor down the line, it could have devastating consequences not just for Drew, but for Willow as well. Adding to the tension, Willow remains in the dark about Nina and Drew's past affair. Nina has yet to confess to Willow that she and Drew engaged in a secret romance behind her back. When the truth inevitably comes out, it could destroy whatever fragile mother-daughter bond they have left. Sonny Corinthos faces confession time. Sonny Corinthos has always been a man who thrives in control, but this week, he may be forced to admit vulnerability. After receiving concerning news about his heart condition, Sonny must determine his next steps. While he might initially try to keep things under wraps, Natalia Ramirez will be by his side, urging him to open up to his children. Sonny has been through numerous health battles before, but this one feels different. If he admits to his condition, it could change how his loved ones see him. Will Sonny allow himself to be vulnerable, or will he continue putting on a strong front, even at the risk of his own well-being? Nina and Carly, an unlikely alliance with big consequences. Carly Spencer and Nina Reeves have never been the best of friends, and to call their relationship complicated would be an understatement. However, the two women find themselves forced into an uneasy alliance this week. Despite Carly's initial resistance, the two will come together with a common goal in mind. Unfortunately, their secret scheming could have disastrous results. If their alliance leads to Drew and Willow's breakup, Willow might never forgive Nina. Moreover, Nina is already walking a fine line by keeping her past with Drew a secret. If Willow learns that Nina was conspiring with Carly, it could shatter their relationship for good. Will Nina take that risk, or will she find a way to back out before it's too late? Jordan Ashford and Jen Sidwell, a dangerous dinner date. Jordan Ashford is set to have dinner with Jen Sidwell, but not everyone in Port Charles is thrilled about it. Isaiah Gannon, in particular, remains wary of Sidwell and his true intentions. Could Sidwell be hiding something that puts Jordan in danger? If so, Jordan may find herself entangled in another dangerous situation that could cost her dearly. Meanwhile, Lulu Spencer may also sense something amiss. Her encounter with a familiar enemy, whether it be Sidwell or the ever-dangerous Cyrus Renaud, could make for an intense confrontation. Romance and drama for Valentine's Day. With Valentine's Day approaching, romance is bound to be in the air, but not without its fair share of complications. Drew will undoubtedly plan something special for Willow, but with Carly and Nina plotting behind the scenes, his efforts may be derailed. Meanwhile, Jason's return could also impact romantic relationships in unexpected ways. Other couples in Port Charles may also find themselves caught up in Valentine's Day drama. Will there be surprise engagements, unexpected reunions, or devastating heartbreaks? Fans will have to tune in to find out which couples will shine and which will crumble. General Hospital spoilers for February 5th, 2025. Brad's huge risk, Drew's confrontation, and Jocelyn's fateful encounter. Fans of General Hospital can expect a dramatic and eventful episode on Wednesday, February 5th, 2025. The latest preview video has revealed shocking confrontations, unexpected alliances, and critical turning points in ongoing storylines. From Brad Cooper, Perry Shen, facing off with Cyrus Renaud, Jeff Kober, to Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Sophia Matson, blasting Drew Kane Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, tensions are running high in Port Charles. Meanwhile, Jocelyn Jacks, Aiden McCoy, finds herself in a fateful encounter that could change everything. Let's dive into the details of what's coming up in today's thrilling episode. Jocelyn Jacks' fateful encounter. Jocelyn Jacks has never been one to back down from a challenge. GH spoilers suggest that Jocelyn will find herself in a pivotal moment as she encounters someone significant. Although it remains unclear who she will come across, this meeting occurs shortly after Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, warns her to stay out of an ongoing investigation. Anna cautioned Jocelyn that if she continues to meddle, she might unintentionally help Cyrus Renaud get away with his crimes. However, Jocelyn is every bit as headstrong as her mother, Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, so it's unlikely that she will heed Anna's warning. Meanwhile, the WSB has an eye on Jocelyn, with Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna, monitoring her moves. He wants to see if she will discover a hidden cabin and how she will react to it. Could Jocelyn's curiosity lead her into a dangerous trap? With her fearless attitude, she may find herself deeper in trouble than she ever anticipated. Brad Cooper versus Cyrus Renaud. Port Charles has never been short on villains, but few are as ruthless as Cyrus Renaud. After being told by Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, that he was no longer welcome at the hospital, Cyrus initially backed off. However, true to his nature, Cyrus returns in Wednesday's episode, and Brad Cooper finds himself standing up to him. Brad, who has been trying to rebuild his life after past mistakes, is not about to let Cyrus intimidate him. He boldly tells Cyrus to leave and even threatens to call the police if he refuses. However, Cyrus is not easily shaken. Instead of backing down, he sneers at Brad, making it clear that he's not afraid of the consequences. Elsewhere, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, and Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, are seen strategizing about a major decision. Christina, however, warns that they might be making a mistake. What exactly are they planning, and could Christina's warning prove to be true? Sasha Gilmore Corbin versus Drew Kane Quartermain. Meanwhile, at the Metro Court, tensions explode when Sasha Gilmore Corbin confronts Drew Kane Quartermain. After Carly Spencer lashed out at Drew for sleeping with Willow Tate Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, Drew makes an even bigger revelation. He announces that Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, is Sasha's baby daddy. This bombshell leaves Sasha furious. She storms up to Drew, furious that he would make such a public claim about her personal life. With Carly looking on in shock, Sasha lays into Drew, demanding to know what gives him the right to expose her private matters. Sasha might also try to deny the claim, but as fans know, once gossip starts spreading in Port Charles, it's difficult to stop. If she does confide the truth to Carly, it could lead to further complications, especially if Carly uses the information as leverage while continuing her battle against Willow. Other developments in Port Charles. Beyond the main storylines, the preview video teases additional drama. Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, reassures Willow that she is exactly where she needs to be. Could this be a sign that Nina is finally making amends with her daughter, or is there another hidden agenda at play? Brooke Lynn Quartermain, Amanda Setton, questions someone's intentions. Given her history of scheming and manipulation, it will be interesting to see what Brooke Lynn is up to this time. Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, interrupts a crucial moment. Rick's return to General Hospital always means trouble. What does he have up his sleeve this time? What's next? Wednesday's episode of General Hospital promises to be filled with confrontations, suspense, and emotional fallout. With Jocelyn on the verge of a major discovery, Brad standing up to a formidable villain, and Sasha lashing out at Drew, the drama in Port Charles is at an all-time high. Which storyline are you most excited to see unfold? Be sure to tune in and catch all the action. Share your thoughts in the comments below.